really great weekend for you guys.
Yeah.
Can you just talk about the level of success you had?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, across the board, we had great performances in pretty much every event. So, a lot of wins, a lot of top five, a lot of podiums. Yeah, the kids just came out and were really strong. It was, and it turned out to be okay weather, sunny in the morning, cool, but then it got cloudy and windy and actually raining towards the end. So, our steeplechasers ran in the rain. But yeah, solid performances. Really happy with where we're at right now and keep moving forward and moving up in the.
What about the Oshkosh? Like you did well there last year. It was the same schools that were there? Was it different? Like what about this one?
Yeah, pretty much the same schools that were there, and it's just a really nice facility. So the track is fairly new, and I think just nice, just a great facility. So the kids really enjoy. Student athletes just love being there, and it was kind of the first. I mean, the weather started out sunnier, so it was nice to just be out there, and yeah, great performances.
You're going to California?
Yeah, yep.
How many different meets are you going to?
Actually, 4 different meets. So, and we're taking just 11 athletes. So, yeah, it's kind of it's a logistically a little challenging because they have qualifications for each of the meets, and so some of the athletes qualify for one or another one, and so it's kind of a lot of driving around, but great for the athletes because there's some great competition, and it's some of the top athletes from around the whole country. I mean, athletes come from all over the entire country, and some top athletes not even college are at the meet, so it's really really great atmosphere and great chance for us to just go against some of the top. A lot of times our distance runners end up just them are a very small pack, and these are like packs of 20 to 30 to 40 athletes per heat, so they really get a chance to get pulled along and learn how to race, and so it's really a good meet. So yeah, for each of the athletes will be competing at least twice, so in two different meets or the same meet twice. So some will go Thursday, Saturday, some will go Thursday, Friday, some will go Friday, Saturday. So it's good.
How did you decide on those 11?
It was kind of all the athletes the ones that are closest to the NCAA provisional qualifying mark. So in their events, so that's kind of so it's actually 7 mid distance runners, and then 2 throwers, and then Bo the sprinter, and then Elena triple jumper. So all of them have hit pretty close to national provisional mark. So those are the ones we're taking. They're at the higher level.
Who do you think is there someone that could be going over to that provisional?
Well, so Danny actually hit the provisional mark. Danielle
Yep.
hit the provisional mark in the hammer throw this last week. So that was good, and so now she'll be throwing disc and shot here. So she's close in both of those. Both Sophia and Maddie are close in the 5K and the 10K. They haven't run a 10K this year, but I think they'll be fairly close. Actually, I think every single one of the athletes has a chance to get close to that or over that provisional mark this week. So it's really exciting. It'll be really exciting, and that'll be great then to go on into the last part of our regular season. So conference then is only a week and a half away after that, or about a week and a half.
Yeah, just keep them healthy.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Yeah, and
This
hopefully
weather probably has been.
Yeah. Luckily everybody's been pretty good, and hopefully the travel will be not too challenging on the. Last year it went great, so hopefully again this year. 2 years ago we had a little bit of a challenge and ended up part of the group got there the morning and had to race like in an hour after they got off the airplane.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but it's a really great opportunity for the kids for sure.
All right, now that you've got a chance to calm down over it a little bit, or maybe not, that's fine too. Can you just go over that Grand Valley game?
Yeah, heartbreaker at home to lose by 1 in the last 2 minutes on senior day, obviously. Sucks. Feels a little bit like we're in a simulation. Every year we feel like we're really close, and then we lose by 1, and then we're set up to have exactly the same setup as we have the past 4 years, where you play Concordia St. Paul and then you play Concordia St. Paul in the first round of the GLIAC tournament to hopefully earn another chance to play Grand Valley. But I am really proud of our fight and our ability to execute the game plan that we have, and it worked relatively well. And I'm really proud of our fight that whole game, and I think Josie did a great job overcoming what was a defense that completely smothered her the first time that we played them, and those adjustments worked. And then it's a testament to, in women's lacrosse at our level, you don't get to play that many real games. Real games is the wrong word, but you don't get to play that many 1, 2, 3-point games. I bet I've coached in 10 in 7 years, and I bet most of the kids in our team have played in maybe 5 or less, because it's just, you win by 5 or you lose by 5, or you win by 10 or you lose by 10. Like, there's not those like real gamey moments that you'll get in, especially because of obviously who I'm like married to in basketball, where you have those 1-point, 2-point games. We don't have the game management skills that you need to maintain a 2-point lead for an entire quarter, which is really hard, because those turnovers are no one's fault other than just inexperience of being able to handle big moments, because they're tired. And when you're winning by 10, that's not a problem. Or when you're winning by 5, but when it's that close of a game, holding the ball matters. When you take a shot matters. Like, all of it matters so much more. And we just haven't played in as many big games as Grand Valley. And they have. Even though they've lost this year, the top 25 teams that they're playing, honestly, watching them have prepared their best players in a way that I feel like we're getting closer to now that we're playing like all these games this year. But you can just see it in our whole team. Not that they're not fighting, not that they don't want it, not that they don't understand what they need to do. It's just there's a little bit of, we don't have the same calm because we haven't done this before. It's new. It's very interesting. It feels a little bit like old money, new money, where like people that know how to deal with that handle it better, and people that are new to it get really excited, and then sometimes that can lead to failure again. So I'm frustrated. I wanted that game. I know our seniors wanted that game, but I'm really hoping we can earn the chance to play them a third time.
Describe the play. I know, I wasn't there, and my lack of lacrosse knowledge doesn't help a lot, but what happened? Was it more judgmental than physical, or was it?
Are you talking about the foul?
Yes.
Am I allowed to talk about that? Like, I don't know.
Don't criticize the officials, but yeah, I'm just trying to understand why that happened, and
I'm trying to understand that too.
yeah.
I think it was a normal lacrosse play, and I'm not saying it ruined a kid's life, but it like dramatically affected one of my players, and it made us lose the game. It made us lose the opportunity to score again because we were man down for the rest of the game. Made us lose the game is the wrong way to say it, but lost possession, man down for the rest of the game on a call that they didn't see, that they told us they didn't see. So, but we were winning by 2, and we lost that lead, and there's other factors than that. But it's the whole problem with women's lacrosse is that it is in such a difficult sport to consume because people don't understand, and then you change the rules every year, and then the officiating is so varied game to game, and the coaches don't understand, and the players don't understand, that because there's no consistency. And I know both the other coaching staff was really frustrated with how that game was officiated early in the game, and then I'm sure they weren't at the end of the game, but that's like, it's the reality of watching lacrosse at any level right now, because we had an entire new rule book of rules this year. No one knows what's going on. And it's ruining opportunities for good games, which we had a good game, and I'm not saying like this didn't come down to a call. It did come down to a call, but there were things that we could have done to keep ourselves out of that situation. But it was a wild thing to happen and have call a game.
Last game in the Superior Dome?
Yeah.
Just what, before you went into that game and when thinking about, it was final regular season.
Yep.
No matter what happened, and
Yep.
senior day and all of that. Can you just describe the emotions?
Yeah, I mean, it's the best venue in college sports, I think. I'm obviously a little biased, but I did also, I went to the University of Oregon. I've been in Power 5 stadiums. There's a lot of lacrosse-only specific stadiums that are cool, but none of them are the Dome, where it's one of the coolest, most interesting buildings you'll ever go into. The sound is really interesting. If you get even a couple hundred people in there, it feels loud. And the way we play at home is, we don't play like that anywhere else. I mean, we've only lost 2 games in the last 2 years in the Dome, and both by 1 point, both to Grand Valley. And to be able to kind of defend our home territory like that and be able to play as well as we do is such a huge thing. And the fan turnout we had and the other teams coming to support was amazing. And just like the feeling of coaching in there is such a special thing, because it's very, when you coach a sport like lacrosse, there's not always that big time feeling. But when you're in the Dome and the game production is really high and everybody cares, it just makes it really cool. So it's just a really special place that we definitely don't take for granted, especially our seniors. Because you only get so many games in there because, again, it's always hard to schedule when you're this far up, but it's just such a unique place. And we'll miss it. We'll miss being home. Got a lot of road trips left, and unfortunately, even if we were to win, we can't host the GLIAC tournament because it's the same weekend as graduation. So would have been our last game home either way.
Josie, you just heard that.
Yeah.
Back-to-back national offensive player of the week. That's just crazy.
Yeah, I know, it is actually crazy. Like, she is doing things that have not been done before. I'm so impressed with her. I'm impressed with her work ethic. I'm impressed with how she's overcome people guarding her really, really aggressively and beating her up, and she's had to overcome that. And the way she had to play against Grand Valley to be able to score, the way she played in Davenport in a game that was kind of close the last time we played them, or the way she could just dominate. It's so impressive. When you watch her on the field, she moves at a different speed than everyone else. And it's not only just foot speed, it's the reads she can make, the passing she can do. It's special. Statistically, she's one, if not the best player in the country right now. And to have that person at Northern Michigan right now is insane. It's really special. And it does make me feel like I let us down a little bit if we can't win a 1-point game with the best player in the country on our team. But I'm so proud of her for everything she's achieved, and that we're only 14 games in, and she's already broken these goal records, and we still have regular season, postseason to go. She's going to watch out, Minnie Battelle. She's coming for you. It's pretty cool. It's also really fun to still have Minnie around to be able to support her through this. But yeah, Josie's really good.
SVSU this weekend?
Yes.
Concordia?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
SVSU,
So,
and then we play UND on a Tuesday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's just SVSU?
Yeah.
You get to go to University Park, the made-up city.
Yeah, so excited, so excited.
Can you just talk about that matchup?
Yeah, so Saginaw's new to our conference. Last year was the first time I'd ever been there. I really like their facility. I really like their field. I think it's a really fun place to play, and it's got a lacrosse-specific lines, great setup. We'll have a ton of families there because our parents this year are hardcore tailgaters. They travel everywhere. So we should have a really good turnout, especially since it's a Sunday game. And I'm really excited for us to be able to go and perform, have hopefully a little bit of bounce back after Grand Valley, get the good vibes rolling again, and then have that be the start of a very strange road trip where we're just gone until Tuesday night. So I think it'll be fun. It'll be a little odd to go from playing Saginaw to playing the number 2 team in the country, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3.
Well, 3-5.
3-5, yeah. They bounce around, but UND's top ranked, so having those 2 back-to-back will be a little odd, but it'll help us prep for Concordia to have a really high intense game to have to prep for, which is good because Concordia always plays really well at home. They're kind of like us in that way. So, yeah.
Are you excited to play UND? bring to it?
I'm excited to play him, especially of how close we played GV. If we can show up, I think it's a good test to prep us for the GLIAC tournament, is to be able to match athletes and match speed to play at UND will hopefully help us prep for, be able to perform for Concordia, because I do think going from Saginaw straight to Concordia would be really hard. So to have that high-level opponent will help us prep for the games that truly matter for the GLIAC tournament, which is Concordia and then Concordia again, to be able to make it again. Yeah, it's just every year, just Concordia and then Concordia, but it's okay. Breeds the rivalry, you know.